let's go start talking because you just got to do it. Um, Welcome. My name is Veronica. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I mostly post travel vlogs. I'm a travel writer, travel enthusiast. When it comes to taking a trip, baby, call me. I will go. We don't even have to be best friends. I've been on trips with people I didn't know, people I was getting to know, best friends, but I primarily travel solo. It's just easy. It's just easy when I want to go somewhere, I just go. I ain't got to wait on nobody. I don't have to ask nobody. I don't have to do none of the things. It's a flat flying around here. My whole building, I'm in my building right now. This ain't my house, clearly. I'm in what is known as the library. It's quiet, it's well lit, and I was like, I never do sit down videos. Where should I go? But in the library of the building where I pay a lot of rent. Okay, so this is where I'm at. It's two flies in here, and I know they about to get on my nerves. Speaking of solo travel, I'm here because I want to talk about the Tracee Ellis Ross show, Solo Traveling with Tracee Ellis Ross. So, at first, I'll be honest, I wasn't going to watch it because I don't get a chance to watch a lot of TV. I don't really keep up with a lot of TV, which is crazy because I'm probably one of the last living people on earth that has cable. But I'm a true crime girl. But obviously I love travel. So I was just like, I saw people making TikToks about it, and I was like, I can't be left out of the conversation about solo traveling, especially with like such a true like black girl like Tracee Ellis Ross. I really had to watch and see what I liked about it, what were my thoughts. So yeah, that's why we're here today. I want to talk about what I loved and what I was like, because I don't want to say I didn't hate anything about the show, but I had some thoughts and I wrote some notes and I want to talk about it. So let me start with really what I loved. The first thing is just Tracee herself. She is the real life Carrie Bradshaw, if we're being for real. She's a quintessential single girl, quintessential girl's girl. Just like whenever we see her, she's like dressed down. Oops. She's like dressed to the gods. Obviously, she's a former model. She's an OG Nepo baby. Like, she really is and has been, since we've seen her this last 25 years, like that girl. So she's always an enjoyable watch, whether we're like watching her on Girlfriends. What was that other show? I can't think of the show right now. What is the name? I'll write it down. That show, the show with Malcolm Jamal Warner, rest in peace. Like, she really is just a likable person. So watching her on TV is just always a joy. It's always a joy no matter what she's doing, whether she's being herself on Instagram, taking all of her photos, or if she's actually being an actress. We just love her. So like that was really, she's really the draw in watching the show. The second best thing about the show is it really gave us like a luxury, baby. You was not traveling with your girls to Morocco and Mexico and Spain. No, you were traveling with a rich bitch, okay? So it really gave us kind of insight into really kind of how the rich travel. She took her private car straight up to the plane. Everything was private villa, private, everything. She's packing her clothes. You see her packing like her vintage Balenciaga. She's just like, everything about her screams, I got some money, right? Some money. Like, this ain't me. Everything about it. So like, that was like, I love seeing it, like getting the insight to the rich and famous, you can say. So that was really something that I loved. The third thing that I really enjoyed was that like she was dropping some gems the entire time. Like, she's really like a reflective person. Like she really like takes time to internalize and think, and it's just like really into learning. Like that was a lot of what she said a lot. She was like, I love learning new things. I love just like picking up new information. One thing I'll say about her is that she's very sweet. Everywhere she went to different stores. She asked everyone their name. She repeated it back to them. She took a picture with everybody. She was just very grateful. And I know that's not something that she was just like doing for the cameras. Because like she was like being so gracious and so kind. And I think like it's truly a reflection of just who she is, how she was raised, and all of that. So that was also enjoyable to watch. But like she had a couple quotes. Like, hold on, I wrote some down. Hold on. She was like, she said, solo travel is about not waiting for something in order to walk towards my life. And baby, I felt that because that's how I feel. Like, just do it. Just go for it. Just try the thing. Just go to place. Just like do your thing. So that really resonated with me. I'm really talking with my hands all in this video, but that really resonated to me. And really there's an episode, if you watch the Mexico episode, she did a sound bath. If you watched any of my previous videos, you know I've done that several times. I'm all into the yoga, all of that. And the lady told her, it's a luxury to just be. Because most of us don't get a chance to just be and relax and escape and just, or even just be. And so like the whole series is just like gym after gym. And it was just refreshing to see that. One thing I love that she does that I recently kind of picked up in my travels is she unpacks every trip. Like unpacks her full suitcase, hangs her clothes up, puts her shoes out every trip, unpacks and then repacks. I recently started doing that. I don't take every single item. I'm definitely going to wear this, like that dress tonight. I'm definitely going to wear this. I know I'm wearing these swimsuits and things like that. It just makes it easier. And it just feels like when you unpack your bag, you're unpacking your life to relax. It's awful. Now, if you unpack for a trip and you do another trip where you don't unpack and you're like digging through your suitcase, it's the worst. But I guess unless you're doing like, maybe you're doing like a 2-day trip, you don't want to do that. But it just feels good when you unpack. It's kind of like you just release and you're like ready for the trip, and I'm ready to be started. So that's one thing that I've picked up recently, and I loved seeing her do that and talk about why she does that. What I'll say that I was kind of, I'll say iffy, because not that I didn't like it or I hate it or anything, but it's just like when you're watching something, sometimes you're watching stuff because you want to relate to it, and sometimes you're watching it because you just want to be awed by it. So I feel like this show has both. We can relate to Tracee as a Black woman, you know, navigating the world, navigating solo travel, but we cannot relate to this sort of lap of luxury that she travels in. It was like, even though it wasn't like super over the top or like gaudy or anything, but it was like, no, this is a rich woman traveling, you know? So it was, I would say, it's not something that we can kind of emulate. And when I say we, I mean me. I can't travel or move like Tracee. Not yet, but right now I can't. But I feel like it's definitely, if you feel like if you're a person that likes to look at those things so you can be like, I want to reach for that, or that is the goal, then I think that's great. But it's also like, baby girl, we're not gonna be able to do that. But that's not really like a con, but it's just more like a, I see you, girl. That's not me, but I see. What was kind of like for me on the show is that she doesn't do much. Now, here's the thing, it depends on what type of traveler you are. Are you a person that likes to go to places and relax and eat food and go shopping? Are you a person that likes to do these freaking flies? Or are you a person that likes to do excursions and likes to like be adventurous and do things like that? That is really kind of the difference. I kind of wanted her to do more. Like, she did a lot of shopping, she did a lot of pools, she did a lot of eating, which I love to see. But I kind of wanted her to do more because I'm like, I'm assuming they're paying you money. But then again, also, like, that's not her. Maybe that's not her. She's also 52. She's probably not, you know what I'm saying, zip lining or, you know what I'm saying, doing anything crazy. I just kind of wish she was a little more active, I would say, for my liking. But I understand because I have some trips. Sometimes I go on trips and I don't do nothing but go to the beach, go to yoga, and eat. So I understand that. But then I also have trips where, like, I'm going to the rainforest, I'm sliding down a drop, I'm going to a waterfall, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, I kind of had, I don't want to say I had a high expectation because I didn't have any expectations, but I kind of wanted to see this really Hollywood lady doing things outside of her norm or norm in the way that we've seen her. So I would say I want her to do more stuff. So like that's kind of thing. I wanted her to do more, see more. Like I was like, all right, girl, what you gonna do next? Like, you going to eat again? We putting on another outfit? You know, I want her to do more. But another thing I loved, because I forgot this, we know she can dress down. We know she dressed down. So it's just the clothes, her clothes were kind of like, she was on a solo trip, but the clothes were like her person, like her next person with her. Just the way she felt when she put on the clothes, how she talked about the clothes. You should see how she packs her clothes. She's so delicate with all of her stuff. She has her shoes like they're stuffed. They're rolled in a plastic bag. She travels with 3 suitcases. Like, this is not, like I said, this is not the clothes that you're stuffing in your carry-on bag to get on your Southwest flight. Not at all. Like everything about her and her travels was just like super luxury. So that I would say is definitely a cute watch. There's only 3 episodes. The first one's like 45 minutes, then there's like a 35-minute episode, then like a 31-minute episode. So you can really binge watch it in under 2 hours. You don't even have to sit there and watch. You could really listen to her. Another con I didn't particularly enjoy was some of the episodes, there's like another narrator, not her, saying like, Tracee looks into the sky. It's kind of cute when they first do it, but as they keep going, it's like, all right, bro, I don't like it. So I would say that was another thing. I was like, we don't need this. But ultimately, it was a cute watch. I love seeing Black women in luxury. I love seeing Black women traveling. I love seeing Black women experience new places and do new things. Like, obviously, if you've ever watched a video on my channel, imagine my channel times 100 with more money, a budget, lighting, like cameras, vintage clothing. Like, that's really what this show is. And it's a cute, enjoyable watch. So I would definitely check it out. It's also like aspirational. I can't wait to be in a private car that pulls me up directly to the plane where I'm sitting in first class. And I'm doing my mask and doing my humidifier to my face and eating escargot and things like that. Like, I cannot wait. So that was very enjoyable. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is my first time literally doing a sit down video, sitting and talking to a camera about travel. Like some of my very first YouTube videos, I don't even know what I was doing, just talking out of my behind on random topics. If you look back on my channel, like my first 2 videos, girl, what is you talking about? Stop. Like, girl, what are you talking about? But I have a lot of ideas and upcoming things that I've been writing down, a lot of like just different things about travel that I kind of want to get out. So this is one of those videos. I'm testing the waters, okay? Testing the waters to see what works, see if people like it, see if I like it, because this is something different for me. I don't know if we're gonna be in a library again. These flies gotta go. I mean, it's the summertime, it's flies everywhere, like mosquitoes, all of that. But baby, I spent half the video like doing like that. And my forehead's very shiny in this video if you have not noticed. But thanks for watching. Do all of the things that they tell you to do. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video, tell a friend to tell a friend. Leave comments, tell me what you like, what you didn't like. Like, I'm still a baby YouTuber. I'm really a writer, so being in front of a camera is still like baby girl. But when it's just me and my phone or whatever type of camera I can do it, it's still like I still get a little nervous. Like, I still be like, I'm trying to like get away from like, what are people gonna think? Like, blah, blah, blah. You just have to put all that to the side and just go for it and do whatever you want to do. So thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned. I got a bunch of new stuff coming up. Yeah, thanks for watching. See you on the next trip.